is Ludovico. I'm originally from Italy, but I've been living in London for 7 years now. And I started with the violin, even though I play the cello now, but I didn't really like it. So I stopped after a few months. And then when I was 7, I started with the cello. It was amazing. I loved it since the beginning. But my dad is a musician. He plays the bassoon. So I was always sitting on his lap. And it was very nice for me. It was like, oh, I want to do this as well when I grow up. Because they were having the best time. They were playing amazing music. I knew that I wanted to be a musician. So then I studied in Italy until I was 15. Then I started studying in Switzerland in the pre-college at the conservatoire in Lugano. It was very challenging. It was a very competitive conservatoire, but I had wonderful teachers and a very international approach to music. There's a lot of pressure, and they make you think or you do orchestra, or you become a soloist, or you do chamber music. And I didn't really feel like that those things were my things. So I decided to take a gap year. I moved to London to learn English and just to experience something different. I was just playing for myself, and I really found my way of making music. And I realized that what I like the most about music is sharing it with others. And I believe that the way that you can do it the best is with teaching. And that's what I'm doing mainly at the moment. So I do a lot of chamber music and a lot of teaching. But that was my idea. So when I realized that I wanted to teach more, that I wanted to work with children, I applied for a master in the UK, in London at Trinity. So I graduated with this master in music education, and then I wanted to specialize further. So I did a training course for this method that is called the Suzuki method. They have a very wholesome approach to music education. They start from when the kids are maybe 2 or 3, and I have some students at the moment, they're 3-year-old. I just love teaching the young ones. It's my favorite thing. So I learned how to see things also from a perspective of a 3-year-old, which is very, very interesting. I'm very close to my parents, and I feel like my roots are very strong. I feel like I'm Italian and I know where I come from somehow. So I like to go back there. And a very nice thing about Italy, of course, it's food. So I grew up with nice food, and I'm really passionate about food. I like to cook. I really like to cook even after a long day. I like to go home, be in the kitchen and prepare something nice. And it really makes me feel relaxed. It's just a moment for myself. And then something, again, that you can share with others. I did a workshop with some kids about food, about the different feelings that music can give and relate them to food. The kids loved it actually, and they had a chance to eat a lot of things. So they loved that as well.
It's 106?
Oh yeah, 106. So we basically do the same thing, or did you stop because you graduated with?
Yeah, a bit fast.
Yeah, tiny bit.
So
Yeah,
I don't know this at all.
So Ludo has the first
the downbeat, yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad that I can play with Emma, with Natalia and Stefanos, the people that I know already. We share the same views about music, the same values, and it's very important, I think, to play with people that you get along with, that you have a chemistry, that you know already, because it always takes a bit of time. Even when I started playing with Emma, we all have our own style of playing, so it takes a while to get to know the other persons, the other people, to know how they perform, how they play, how to follow each other. I play with Natalia as well. I love how she plays. We played together as well a few weeks ago. There's always chemistry. There's always it's just nice to play together. And I think that it's nice that me and Emma, especially, that we play together so much. We're very cohesive now. Sometimes when we listen to our recordings, we just sound like one person playing, which is it's rare, I think. So I'm glad that I can play with her, and Stefano as well. He's amazing. He's a great musician. He can follow, he can improvise. He's a chamber musician, which is hard to find good chamber musicians that can communicate with others, that you can relate to, and you can build something together.